If my coaching business shut down tomorrow and I had to restart from zero in 2024, what would be my plan? Before delving into this, remember to connect on Instagram at Christopher Appelgren, and don't forget to join our free newsletter email list where I share comprehensive training, tips and tricks completely for free that will help you scale your business further. You can find a link to join below. Now, if I would have to restart from zero, the first step would be to reestablish my personal brand, emphasizing my expertise in helping coaches scale past 15 to 30K per month while still maintaining a work-life balance and not spend too much time in their business, having more free time basically. And I'd focus on developing the skills to actually be able to provide a lot of value. Then I would create an engaging video sales letter and also a lot of content assets that would reflect those skills and my services and who I best can help. Here it's very important that, of course, that you do have the skills. You can help people. So if you don't have those skills yet and you're not feeling confident that you can deliver results, you need to first get those skills and that experience. And this is a place where I think it's, the first best move you could possibly do for yourself here would be to work for someone else in a position where you can learn a lot and acquire those skills. A second option is to start coaching immediately, but for people almost for free or with a satisfaction guarantee. And once you have a couple of case studies or feel very confident that you can deliver great value, then you can start offering paid services to people and other business owners, etc. Additionally, in restarting, I would focus on creating a unique selling point for my business. This would involve developing the kind of messaging and value propositions that would make me stand out from the competition. And basically, you gotta find a way to differentiate yourself from sounding like everybody else. And I would try to tailor my approach to the latest evolving marketing trends happening now in 2024 and try to offer something more of a fresher perspective where you can stand out, where you can be unique, because that would be a major part of your brand identity and in order for you to succeed. For client acquisition, I would mainly run ads on Instagram and maybe some supplemental cold outreach in different forms, whether that's messaging or emails, but mostly on the platforms like ads on Instagram, Facebook, some messaging on LinkedIn, and aiming to secure basically my first couple of clients that way. And here it's important that we have built out and optimized a profile that is really demonstrating your expertise, your comprehensive approach to your type of service delivery, consulting or coaching. And it needs to give away some value, and it needs to become what's called this middle of funnel of different assets, such as short form videos, long form videos, daily Instagram stories, and as well as email newsletter. It could be one of those assets that's helping to nurture and building trust with people in that middle funnel. And this really brings us to the next part where it's about building relationships and offering value. So I'd also focus on building genuine relationships with potential clients and prospects. And instead of just selling them a service, I would try to offer as much value upfront as possible. There's this saying that, give away all the value for free and sell the implementation. And that's the kind of mindset you should have. For example, you might want to provide a free mini session or maybe a detailed analysis of someone's business, break that down and break down their funnel and their strategies and give them an overview of how their current business looks like and how it could be a lot better after they're working with you. Because those kind of approaches demonstrates your commitment to their success, and it kind of sets the stage for a very strong and trust-based relationship. And so in my content, I would try to discuss the importance of a balanced approach to business growth. I would emphasize the need for a personalized strategy for every client that aligns with each client's goals and lifestyle. And it's not just about financial success, but also about finding fulfillment and reducing stress. And in my opinion, once you reach a certain income level, such as somewhere between $15,000 to $30,000 per month, it becomes way more important to get more free time and free up more space, get this kind of white space in your calendar, I call it, rather than continuing scaling to, let's say, 50 to 100K per month. And now all of a sudden you're working 40+ hour work weeks with additional stress and less free time for other things, right? That you value in life. So hopefully you would agree with that. And this is how I try to come with a fresh perspective in my niche and industry, where there's a shit ton of business scaling coaches. Everyone is promising, hey, I can scale your business to XYZ. But I come in and I emphasize a little bit more focus and importance on let's do that, but let's do it in a way that as your business gets bigger, life gets better. Let's do it in a way where you can get more free time in your business, working 15 to 20 hour work weeks, and the majority of that is about coaching because you're passionate about it, and the rest is more systematized and on autopilot with lead generation coming in from ads, and you're attracting people based off of values and not only problems you solve, etc., etc. So differentiate yourself in that kind of unique way with a unique value proposition. to differentiate yourself from the rest of the market, building relationship and building trust with people, and then we come to kind of like engaging and closing clients. So once I start receiving some interest in terms of responses from my messages or from my ads, then I would try to engage with each prospect in a more customized and tailored approach that is genuine and friendly and that is humane to being curious of what their particular situation is. And this might be involving, to a certain degree, sending a personalized video sales letter or a voice note. I would be discussing how I can help them grow their audience and monetize their brand and have this kind of personal touch in a sales call where I have this more of a doctor's diagnosis of like what's their current situation, where are they at now, which would be point A, and what's the transformation that they're looking to get, meaning how can I get from point A to point B, right? And how potentially could I maybe help with that? Because in the end of the day, I learned this lesson many times, like we are all in the people business. It's people to people and it's about relations. And a personal touch can make a big difference in closing deals, where people feel like they can relate to you. And when you think about your content and your personal brand in general, also for that matter, is that you want people to get to know you want them to get to like you, and you want them to get to trust you. And then once you come to the sales calls, when you want to convert them into clients, the last part that they need convincing on is what's your unique strategy or framework. And okay, cool, it's working for others. And now let's discuss, will that work as well for me in my current situation? And that's what you will be doing, giving them the personalized approach on. And I would also kind of stress the importance of not being so overeager or needy to sign new clients, because instead it should be about you come in with the approach of seeing if you can genuinely help them. If you genuinely think you can help them, then it'll be a lot easier to get a lot of sales, basically. Because it is really about finding that right fit and ensuring that both sides are aligned in terms of the goals and expectations, and that this will be a fun partnership to get into. And I'll approach each interaction with a genuine interest, basically, to see whether I can help and focus on mutual benefit. Like I said before, if you haven't followed me on Instagram yet, it's Christopher Appelgren. And if you're looking for more resources and a community of like-minded professionals, then you can now join our free school network, where we will be providing a valuable course there on scaling your coaching business from 0 to 10K per month and beyond. And also you have the newsletter to sign up for as well, for additional exclusive training. And I'll provide both of the links in the subscription in the comments below. This video is just a quick overview of what I do to restart and scale up a coaching business in 2024. And I hope it has given you some fresh perspectives and that you got some clarity out of it. Because yeah, this is, in a nutshell, fast-paced summary kind of thing. Genuinely the approach I would take if I were to restart again in 2024. And I believe that if you apply these strategies and go through these kind of stages and keep this in mind on how to go about it, then I'm confident you would be building a solid foundation on how to start attracting the right type of clients and gain some valuable experience and keep on basically growing your, whether it's a consulting business or a coaching business, right? So there you have it. If you have any questions whatsoever, feel free to do a comment below. Feel free to reach out on Instagram, send me a DM there, and we can have a convo and we can see where you are yourself specifically with your consulting or coaching business, and always happy to answer questions. So hope this video was valuable, guys, and I'll catch you in the next one.